Good afternoon. This is the online tutorial class for Unit 11 about the depreciation allowance for industrial building and commercial building. Now we look at the tutorial question 1 about Kubi Limited bought a factory at Quarry Bay at a purchase price of 4 million, and 50% of that is related to the cost of the construction. That's why half of that will be related to the building. Okay, that is in May 2008. And the property was used by Kubi Limited for manufacturing electronic products, and that will be a qualifying trade. Okay, that's why this company can claim industrial building allowance. Now, on 1st of January 2018, the property was sold to another company, Sand Limited, at a price of 2.6 million, and half of that is related to the cost of the construction. That's why we need to work out the amount. Okay, half of that only. And Sands immediately use it for the manufacturing the garment, and that's also a qualifying trade. Now both of this company, the account is on the same day, 31 of March every year. Now the question is asking you about the first company, Kubi, the industrial building allowance for 2008 to 2017 and 18. Okay, now we look at the first part A, about Kubi, the first company. Now, this company buy the building, but you will find that the cost of the construction is just half of the amount. Okay, that's why 4 million, half of the amount will be 2 million. And because of that, this company can claim IA and AA in the first year, 2008 and 9. And because of that, 20% of the 2 million will be 400,000. And then 4% on 2 million will be 80,000. The total allowance can be claimed in the first year, 480,000, and the written down value is 1.52 million. Then, before it sells to another company, Kubi can claim in total 8-year AA. Okay, that's why from 2009 and 10 to 2016 and 17 in total, within this year, there are 8 years. Okay, that's why 2 million times 4% times 8, that will be 640,000. And the residual value of the building, or written down value of the building, is 880,000. Okay, because of that, in 2017 and 18, the company sell the industrial building to Sand, and also the other company also use it for qualifying trade. That's why this company, sales, we need to work out the concerning balancing adjustment. Okay, then the written down value is 880,000, and the sale proceed amount, because that is 2.6 million, but just half of that, and because of that we time 50%, and the amount of the sale proceed related to the cost of the construction or building is 1.3 million, and compared to the written down value, and there are balancing charge, okay, 420,000. Okay, then after that, the company have sell the concerning building to Sand, right? And because of that, starting from 2017 and 18, Sand can claim the concerning allowance on the industrial building. Okay, that's why the written down value of the building is 880,000, but because there is a balancing charge to the old owner, and because of that, the residual of the expenditure after sales will be top up, and that will be top up to 1.3 million because of this balancing charge. Okay, and that's why 1.3 million will be the residual of the expenditure after sales can be claimed by Sand, the new owner. But how much AA can be claimed by Sand company? Now we need to work out how many years remaining for the new owner to claim for the AA. Now, because the building is start being used by Kubi is in 2008 and 9. Now we need to count 25 years later, and that will be 2033 and 2034. That will be the last year that can be claimed AA. But Sen is the new owner, and the first year being used by Sen Limited is on 2017 and 18. We count from 2017 up to 2033. Okay, you can count the number that will be still have 17 year can be camped by Sen Limited. Okay, because of that, we will use the 1.3 million divided by 17, and then every year Sen can camp 76,471.88. Okay, for the coming 17 years, and that will be the answer for the question 1. Now we look at the second one. Okay, about another company, Hardware Limited, carry on plastic manufacturing business in Hong Kong and prepare its account to 30 November every year. On 1st of May 2017, Hardware purchased a piece of land in Tai Po and built a factory for its own use. Its construction account show the following expenditures. Okay, that's why the concerning building is start from 2017. Okay, and about the construction, the land cost is 12 million. Cost of the leveling of the land 500,000. Cost of construction 8 million. Now, because land and also leveling the land cannot come any allowance, and just the cost of the construction of the building. Okay, this 8 million. Okay, we're entitled to come the depreciation allowance. And other than that, before the construction, those bank charges or bank interest can be capitalized, and that's why for this bank interest $500,000 can be capitalized, because that have been before, that is before the building are being put into use, those interests can be capitalized. Okay, then another year 2018, and another cost of the construction is 3 million, and then the bank interest is in total 1.15 million. Okay, and according to that, it give you the note about the bank interest in the first year and the second year, and about this 500,000. Okay, and 350,000 is been related to the land cost. That's why this cannot become any depreciation allowance, cannot be capitalized. Only this portion, 150,000, the interest related to the cost of the construction can be capitalized. Okay, and also for the second bank interest, note 2, and about this the land cost after and before, and that cannot be capitalized. Okay, but for the cost of the construction, okay, and that is before the building are put into use, that's why that can be capitalized. And how about this 100,000, because that is after the use, and that's why that cannot be capitalized. Because of that, we will have the different treatment on that. Other than that, and related to the usage of the building by Hardware, and you will find that 50% is for office and only 85% is for manufacturing. And because that is more than 10% is for non-qualifying trade. Because of that, we need to apportion the amount. Just 85% of the concerning allowance can be camped by the company. Okay, and the 15% not used for qualifying trade cannot be camped. Now the question is asking you to compute the industrial building allowance that the Hardware Limited entitled to camp in this 2 years, 2017 and 18 and 19. And second part will ask you to explain about the bank interest related to the construction account. Okay, then we look at how to work out the industrial building allowance for the Hardware Limited. Now for the first year, 2017 and 18, okay, and you will find that the first year the cost of the construction related to the building is 8 million. Okay, 8 million, and then only the interest related to the cost of the construction, okay, 150,000 can be capitalized, and because of that, the total value of the qualifying expenditures is 8.15 million. And for the first year, you can claim initial allowance on that amount, 20%. Okay, because of that, the amount of the initial allowance, depreciation allowance for this industrial building in the first year is 1.63 million. Okay, but because the building is not wholly used for qualifying trade, and because of that, we need to apportion the amount. Okay, and because of that, 15% is used for office non-qualifying trade. That's why we need to work out this portion. 244,500 cannot claim, okay, by the company, and only 1.3855, okay, million can claim by the company. Okay, 1,385,500 can be claimed by Hardware Limited. Okay, in the second year, and the written down value of the concerning building, okay, that will be at 6,520,000, and continue to build, right? Okay, that's why the additional amount of the qualifying expenditures is related to the cost of the construction, uh, that will be 3 million. And then about the bank interest, and that will be related to the construction, is 450,000 that can be capitalized. Okay, that's why in total 3,450,000 will be added to the value of the building. And finally, the building is 9,970,000. And but for this year, the concerning IA, that will be just limited to this figure only. Okay, 3.45 million can claim the IA 20%, and that's why that will be 690,000. And then the residual. Okay, uh, and then another allowance will be the AA, and the AA will be based on, okay, the value. Okay, that 8,150,000 add up with this one. Okay, that will be the concerning cost of the construction of the building in the first year and the second year, and add them up will entitle to 4% AA. And because of that, the AA in this year, because that have already been put into use, right? Okay, that's why the concerning amount of the AA in the 2018 and 19, that will be 464,000. Okay, and that will be the written down value. And but we need to add up the IA and AA. Okay, this is the total allowance. Total allowance and is 1,154,000. But because the building is not used wholly for qualifying trade, and that's mean we need to deduct the non-qualifying portion, the 15%, use it at an office. Okay, because of that, we need to work out the non-qualifying portion. That will be this amount, 173,100. And then in this year, what the hardware company can claim for the depreciation allowance on this industrial building is 980,900 only. Okay, then the second part will be the explanation on the bank interest. Why you have you have such high of the uh, tax treatments. Okay, for the treatment of the bank interest, uh, you will find that the bank interest before the completion of the building is capital in nature. That will be the key thing. Okay, capital in nature, capital expenditure can be capitalized. Okay, that's why this amount can be included as capital expenditures, and because of that, that will be included in the cost of the building, and finally, you can claim for the industrial building allowance on this portion, okay, on this bank interest. But if the building are completed and are put into use, and those bank interest that is being incurred after the completion of the building, and that will be revenue in nature. Okay, because that is revenue in nature, and this kind of the expenses will be write it off in the year immediately. Okay, that's why that will be deduct from the company profit directly, rather than capitalize and then you can depreciation year by year. Okay, that will be the tax treatments on the bank interest before and afters. Okay, the building are being put to use. Okay, then that will be the concerning answer for these two tutorial questions. If you have any question, you may ask me in the chat room.